Hi, boys and girls. It's Mrs. Higginson. We are talking about letter G this week, and so I wanted to start by showing you a little video about goats.
Goats are rambunctious and playful and hilarious and cute, but what is going on with their eyes? They're part Kermit the Frog, part squid, part I don't even know. Like most other ungulates, goats have horizontal rectangular pupils. Along with their eyes being on the side of their head, those slits let goats make out detail and depth perception nearly 360 degrees around their whole body. Now this makes sense if you spend most of your life out in the open exposed to predators, but there's a trade-off to horizontal pupils. They can't see well on the vertical axis, so if you're gonna sneak up on a goat, do it from above. Goats, what's up with the fainting? Sure, it's cute, makes a good YouTube video, but that is not how you goat. Fainting goats aren't actually fainting, they remain conscious the whole time. But thanks to a hereditary genetic disorder, their muscles fail to relax after contracting thanks to this mutation in a muscle chloride channel. This condition, also seen in some humans and cats and dogs, is set off when they're panicked or scared. So stop sneaking up on goats already. Or don't. It's actually kind of adorable. Goats love standing on stuff. Anything. Sheet metal, cows, trampolines, pigs. Basically, if it's a thing, a goat will stand on it. They developed their climbing ability because of their previous mentioned inability to see above or below. But it's also to gain access to food that's out of the reach of other grazers and to avoid predators. Because it's pretty hard to attack a goat on a completely vertical wall. Goats get their awesome climbing skills thanks to their special two-toed hooves. The pads of these hooves are soft and grippy, and they can spread out to sort of disperse the goat's weight on a variety of surfaces. Their ninja-like ability makes sense since domestic goats were descended from the mountain goats of Zagros, which sounds like a metal band from Game of Thrones. Goats can make a wide variety of noises, but there's no evidence that they can actually mimic human speech. Rather, our brains are just so fine-tuned to pick out language that we can't help but hear words in their maniacal screams. Researchers at Queen Mary University in London did report that goats can develop certain accents in their voices if they move to a different goat group. In terms of adaptable animal voices, this puts them in the select company of humans, dolphins, elephants, and Madonna, that time she moved to England. They say goats will eat anything. And while they probably wouldn't go jumping on explosives, goats are browsing herbivores, meaning that they are curious eaters who will taste pretty much anything that resembles plant matter. Goats actually have nearly twice the taste buds that we do, but seem to have a high tolerance for bitter, sometimes toxic plants. They'll eat cotton clothing or even paper.
Hey, Joe. Joe, you fell asleep. Joe, are you okay?
Well, I just had the weirdest dream. We did an entire episode about goats.
Was it any good?
It was bad.
I hope you enjoyed that YouTube video. I thought it was really funny. And so here's your goat page. It says, if I were a goat, I would eat. And the video told us that goats will eat lots of weird different things. They like a variety of foods in their diet, which means they don't like to eat the same thing every day. Goats will sometimes eat things that other people or animals can't tolerate that would be poison to them. And sometimes goats are caught eating cotton clothes, like t-shirts, or even paper, because paper is made out of trees, and trees are a plant. So I want you to think in your head right now, if I were a goat, I would eat. I'm going to pause the video while you think. While you were thinking, I came up with my idea. I decided if I were a goat, I would eat poison oak. Poison oak is something that makes us very itchy if we touch it. It's this green with a little bit of red on it sometimes. But I have a friend who actually bought some goats because she had poison oak on her property and she wanted the goats to eat it and get rid of it. So this is my goat page. You draw your picture of what you would eat if you were a goat. It can be something real like hay or weeds that they eat in real life. Or it could be something silly like paper, t-shirts. Okay, I'm going to show you our next job. Our next job for today is my egg book. And the first thing I do is always the same. I pick up my pencil or pen or marker or crayon or whatever you have at home and write my name. This says my egg book. By, and you're going to write your name. I'm writing my name, Mrs. Higginson. Genson. And on here you'll see a smiley face stamp. That means it's a page that we're doing together. And you'll see a star stamp. That means it's a page that you use your scissors on. So you might want some colors for this one. If you don't have colors, that's okay. This says 1 egg. So how many eggs do you think I'm going to draw in this basket? Yep, just 1. 1. The next page says 2 eggs. So I'm going to draw 2 eggs. 1, 2. The next basket says 3 eggs. I'm going to use yellow. 1, 2, 3. This number down here, 4 eggs. 1, 2, 3, 4. Next, 5 eggs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's okay if they have to go up close to the handle to make room. This is a 6. 6 eggs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Did you color Easter eggs this year? Some people did and some might not have. It's kind of a crazy Easter year. Here says 7 eggs. It's my last page, so I'm going to do it special and do different colors. You don't have to do different colors if you don't want to. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then double check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yes, 7 eggs. So before I brought this page out, just to show you, I drew with highlighter on the spots where you're going to cut. So I'm going to pause my video and cut my paper, and I'll show you what it looks like when you're done. I cut out my pieces for my egg book, and I'm going to show you how we're going to put it together. You're going to find the cover, this one, and you're going to take the words and flip it over and put it down. And then you're going to find the page that says 1 egg. This one. And put it on top. Flip it upside down. Put it on top of the cover. 2 eggs. Find your paper that says 2 eggs. Flip it upside down and put it on the pile. What comes after 2? Yes. 3. 3 eggs. Oh, sorry, that's hard to see. Let's see if I can fix it. There you go, 3 eggs. Flip it upside down and put it on the pile. Find the page that says 4 eggs. flip it upside down. 1, 2, 3, 4. What comes next? 5. Find your 5 eggs paper. Okay, camera, show the kids. There you go, 5 eggs. Flip it upside down and put it on the pile. After 5 is 6. Find the one that says 6 eggs. Flip it upside down. And your last one is 7. 7 eggs. Flip it upside down. And then you grab your whole pile. And if you have a stapler at home, maybe your grown-up can staple up in the corner by the star. If not, then maybe they can use a paper clip to keep it all together. And you can keep this little book, maybe if you have a bookshelf or a basket of little books, that you can practice your numbers and you can read. Okay, we have one job left for today, and it's a goat puzzle. So these are your goat pieces. Again, a smiley face because you're going to do it with your teacher, and a star because this is a cutting page. There's 2 goat pages. This one and this one. Yours doesn't have green. I just drew green on mine so that I could show you guys where to cut. Those are the pieces we need to cut out. There are 4 pieces. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I can kind of guess where these pieces are going to go because of the picture. This is the head and the horns. This is the very tip of the horns, so I know this piece is going to connect over here. And then there's legs. These legs have a tail, so those must be the back legs. And these legs look like they go up to a neck, so I think those are going to be the front legs. I'm going to pause my video while I cut my pieces out. Did you cut out your goat pieces? You should have 4 pieces. If you haven't cut yours out right now, you might want to hit the pause button so you can cut yours out before you continue with this. Okay, I'm going to move my goat pieces. And in our packet, we just did this page. If you turn the page on the back or on the next page, there'll be a smiley face. It's hard to see with it blurry right now. Let me see if I can fix the camera. There'll be a smiley face, and it will say glue goat puzzle on this page. I know my camera's going crazy. There you go. So I'm going to start with the feet. And I'm going to start, I have both of the feet here, and I can see how the body connects. So I'm going to put them here at the bottom of the page because the feet for a goat would go on the bottom. And then I'm going to connect the head. And it's going to cover up my words maybe, and that's okay. And then there's one last piece left. It's the rest of the horns. It's going to go up here. And then what I would do is I would take one piece off, put glue on it, and then put it back on. Take the next piece off, put glue on it, and put it back on. The next piece off, I'm pretending my marker is glue. Put glue on it, put it back on, and take your last piece, put glue on it, and put it back on. If you want to, you can color your goat. That's your choice. All right, that is all of your work for today. I hope I helped you, and I hope you enjoyed getting your jobs done. Good job. I'll see you later.